So I know it's really late and Rogue just literally made a video talking about this as well, but I just wanted to quickly discuss the new video that the GGA has dropped, which I'll just let it play real quick.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
And yeah, it seems like Dr. Xenon is going to be piloting the Emperor Eradicator. Originally, I was under the impression that this would be more of like a giant Samuel Hayden from Doom, where essentially it would be someone that she knew, probably the him from the Christmas event, but as a robot, since this is her ultimate creation, it seems to be very expressive and stuff like that. But with a teaser like this, it seems like it's going to be more like an Eva from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Something like that. Also, just given his appearance, just like that. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting. I don't think that's pretty much as big of a bombshell. Rogue already talked about this, obviously. I just wanted to quickly talk about the idea that at the end of this, at the end of Nightmare Mode, Dr. Xenon could very well die. Either die or be captured, taken out of the story. And I wanted to quickly talk about the ramifications of that and why I think it would actually be a pretty good idea if Dr. Xenon were to bite the bullet at the end of Nightmare. I don't want this to come off as Dr. Xenon overstaying her welcome. I think Dr. Xenon is a great antagonist. I might actually make a video going over why she is such a good villain at some point in the future. But I don't want this to sound like I'm saying that she's overstayed her welcome and that she needs to die. I'm just saying that it would be a good idea for her to die here, because if she were to survive after this point, then it would start to feel like she's kind of overstayed her welcome. The reason why I say this is because we have multiple antagonists in this game, and these antagonists are very different. TDX is, at the end of the day, an ongoing story that changes as it goes, and it is a war. It is a war that started between the GDA and the Void, and after the Void died, Xenon kind of took his place. She took the zombies under her control, because the Void allowed her to, and she transformed them into robots. And the sins of the past that Xenon and the GDA did led to the Calamity coming into play, being a three-way kind of battle between these three factions. Now, the Calamity is its own beast. Just a fraction of the Calamity was able to basically destroy a lot of the world and make the GDA very weak, drain their army. The GDA is extremely powerful. I don't know if you've seen it in these videos, but maybe just like playing through the maps, just playing the game. I really hope you understand that the GDA is not just, the military, they're just the US military guys, No, the GDA is this massive, massive worldwide organization of people that are in space. They have spaceships, they have all this crazy, crazy technology. The GDA is massive. The Calamity is a whole nation of demons. Once again, the Awakened. Xenon, for all intents and purposes, she's just a rebellion. Yes, she has a lot of zombies. Yes, she has a lot of robots that she's made. And yes, she does have her own personal army, the Plague Division. But at the end of the day, these are two very finite, limited pieces of assets. They're just very limited assets. Her time, I believe, has run out. In the course of this big war, where one, you're fighting a dimension of people, the other, you're fighting this spacefaring race, Xenon is probably at the end of her line, at the end of her rope. We saw at the end of the Christmas event, she was so desperate to get an upper hand on the GDA that she made a deal with Frosty's army, which is a group that had been beaten 3 times over. She's desperate. She's lost her mind. And having her around anymore would just make her more of like a Bowser or Eggman type villain that just gets defeated, when I think her character is a lot more than that. So I feel like having her defeated, having her die here, would be a great segue as we move into Dr. Mallory's story, the grim, maybe, just the Calamity side of the story. I think that would be very cool to see. But what do you guys think? This is just kind of me rambling. So yeah, that's really my thoughts on the situation. Do you think Xenon will die? I think it makes narrative sense that she would die here, but we'll just have to see. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
What about that guy? Oh, you fuck.